Hey guys, good morning. Hope you guys are doing awesome on Friday. Just starting a little bit earlier. 2 minutes here. 3 minutes. Hope you guys have a great Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Um, Today we're going to talk about how to get over your fear of money, which a lot of us do have, especially in these hard times that are coming up and are here. So let's get into our article. How to get over fear of money. Every negative belief we've internalized about money is rooted in fear. It's time to get past it. This article is by Laura Strentis. Okay. For as long as I can remember, I've struggled with anxiety surrounding money. As a freelancer whose work and paychecks comes in fits and starts, it was easier to operate like this in a like I was consistently broke than investigate the truth behind that assumption. While this frugal mindset protected me when times were more famine than feast, it also left me terrified to check my bank account balance, take on additional monetary responsibilities, and invest in my long-term wealth. I'm sure you guys have done this. We go to the bank, we don't have enough money to pay for the groceries or whatever. It's crazy. A discordant relationship with money is easy to fall into. Finances are loaded with topic. Finances are a loaded topic. We often hear that the rich are evil and the poor are lazy, as well as other reductive myths. We're led to believe that money is fickle. Some people are just naturally better at making it, but ultimately, every negative belief boils down to fear. If those myths about the nature of money aren't true, what does that say about us as potential earners? It's no wonder I felt more comfortable holding my breath every time I pulled out my credit card than questioning the reality of my situation. If those myths about the nature of money aren't true, what does that say about us as potential earners? No matter how ingrained or dysfunctional relationship you have with money, you have the ability to heal it and create a mindset that ultimately leads to increased financial security. We spoke with personal financial experts about how to start the process. One of the books I like to read is Rich Dad Poor Dad, which I'm currently reading. I'm in chapter 2. Pretty good. Let's carry on with our article though. Realize that money is neither good or evil. Currency, whether it's rocks, shells, traded for goods and services, or ones and zeros on a computer screen, is a moral neutral tool that represents a form of exchange. Energy exchange. It's what we do with it that creates it. Creates meaning. Jen Schneider, author of You're a Badass at Making Money. It sounds like a cool book. There's a link in the email, guys. Go check that book out, or just go to Amazon. You're a Badass at Making Money. I like that title. Shared. Shared that living paycheck to paycheck for a large portion of her life sucked. But it was the belief that she was incapable of attracting that form of energy, money, that really got her down. Currency, with whether it rocks, whether it's rocks and shells traded for goods and services, or zones, ones and zeros on computer screen, is a moral tool. It's a quote here. It was always the biggest complaint, the biggest failure in life, she says. I always struggled with money, but it was also one of the biggest incentives to make for me to shift my mindset and start making money. I can do so much better than this. I wanted to create as opposed to just silently accepting what I've been given. That wasn't making me happy. Okay, so one of the steps here is write a letter to money. Accepting that money is neutral, value is neutral, is a good start. But to get to the bottom of how you feel about your paycheck, scenario suggests writing a letter to money, the same way you would a person. While this practice might seem a bit woo-woo, it can unlock a level of honesty to determine where your messaging comes from. When you just write stream of consciousness, you see your beliefs staring back on the page. She says, how much you want money and how much fun it would be to make so much. And how you feel disgusting for even saying you want money. And how disgusting, and how do you think it's okay? You get to see all your pros and cons on the page, and you get to see what you decide is the truth around it. And that is absolutely the first step, because you can't perceptions and create beliefs. Make a list, create mantras, tell a friend. Whether it takes to help reprogram your brain, your new gripe or question like, isn't it wrong to want to make lots of money? Here to news. People do good things with lots of money, for sure. You start questioning it, and then you can shine a light on the fact that you're buying into something that isn't true. Invest in learning about money. Definitely. See what you got here. You can also create appointments to check on your finances. Do that once a week or once a month. Bi-weekly, maybe every time you get paid, be a good idea. All right. You can start a regular savings plan. Very good idea. Much anxiety around money is hinges around this second belief: an unexpected expense will come tearing around the corner, poised to knock out your meager budget off its axis. Colony's no-nonsense suggestion for overcoming this is to start an automatic savings plan. Whether it's $2 a week, $2,000 a month, once contributing to this safety net becomes a habit. Your ability to defray the cost of a new computer or a surprise dental alert goes a long way towards peace of mind. So just start with something. You can set up a different bank account with your bank and actually do an automatic transfer into the account every paycheck. It's pretty simple. It's something I do. I like it. Don't have much of it right now, but it does help when something comes up you don't expect. I like it. Next thing, remember why you're doing this. I believe that everybody has the ability, Stan Colony says. I also know that everybody has very different circumstances they live in. We all arrive here privileged or not at all privileged. So I don't believe that everybody has equal footing. She focuses on things that we can change about our individual situations, such as our self-talk and behavior. Very easy to do. It's got to recognize and start thinking differently. Everything I write about this is Everything I write about is for the human mindset, so it really is the same steps for everybody. Some people have an easier door than others. If you want to really experience life on planet Earth as a human being, you need money. You need money to do stuff. You need money to survive. You need money to give back. So taking the time to get over your issues around it and learn how to make it in a way that feels good to you is one of the most important things you do. So make sure how you feel money is good. All right? And just finish up here. If you really want to experience life on the planet Earth as a human being, you need money. Of course, despite our best intentions, it's difficult to change our behavior, especially one that provides any form of positive feedback. Nothing changes without a motivation that's more powerful than status. Consider why you want to reform your relation with money. To save for a vacation, to buy a house, to sleep through the night for a change. Whatever the reason, this is your guiding star. Journal about it, vision board about it, or tell a friend who's great at keeping you accountable. As Sarah notes, improving your relationship with money is difficult, but a mindset of abundance is available to anyone who's willing to work for it. So, when a money mindset of the abundance is for you to work on. Love that statement. It's pretty good. Good note to end on here, guys. Thank you so much for being here today and listening and letting me talk. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You guys have a great day. Be positive.